Hi folks, Nick here from the Main Street Talk podcast. Are you thinking about your next Disney vacation? I can help you plan that vacation at no extra cost to you. As a travel genie at Genie Travel Company, I keep an eye out for the latest and best Disney promotions and then apply them so you get the most value for your vacation. Contact me at nick.garcia@genietravelco.com. And if you enjoy our podcast, please give us a rating in your player. Enjoy this week's show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of the Main Street Talk podcast. You go to podcast for all things Walt Disney World related, all the news and the updates and tips and tricks. I'm your host, Nick, and as always, with me is Joni.
Hello, everyone.
So we got D23 behind us, so now we can get back to our regularly scheduled program. How about Epcot? We got to be wrapping up in Epcot.
We are
soon?
actually. We are going to be wrapping up. I've got today's report, and then I'm going to do one more next week,
So
and then
just
we'll be
a couple
out of it.
weeks left.
Yeah,
this week and next
weeks,
week. Wow,
yeah.
Just going around the world quickly.
Oh, I don't know about that.
All right, are we ready to get into today's episode?
Yes.
Start at Magic Kingdom. 2 more not so scary Halloween party dates have sold out. This is for Sunday, August 23rd and Thursday, October 8th. This is dropping the remaining open dates down to 22 for party dates. And this was interesting. We didn't mention this last week. Cars Ridge Run Rally at Piston Peak. This is going to be the new attraction in Cars Land. It's designed to run in the rain. So this will be operable in the rain. Disney confirmed the new Frontierland off-road rally attraction will keep operating in rainy weather with water effects built into the geyser section of the course. It will, of course, have to be shut down for lightning. But if you're just getting a passing rain shower, it should stay open.
How about those torrential downpours?
Well, yeah, this remains to be seen. But that's what they're saying right now.
Okay, we'll see.
And Happily Ever After is shifting to an hour earlier, starting October 5th. The Magic Kingdom Fireworks Show moves to a 9 p.m. start time. Sorry. It had already shifted from 10 to 9:30 on August 31st. And this is, of course, just due to the standard seasonal adjustments for the parks for the hours.
Mm-hmm.
And Big Top Souvenirs reopens with restored circus carpet.
Oh.
After a 6-month refurb, the Storybook Circus shop is back open with a new tent, roof, and sign, plus its original circus tent carpet pattern is restored.
Good.
And over at Epcot hours are shifting for the Run Disney Race weekend. On Friday, October 23rd, and Sunday, October 25th, Epcot will open at 10 a.m. instead of 9 a.m., and that would be early entry, of course, would be 9:30 at those times, and closing at 9. Also, Epcot won't have extended evening hours on Monday, October 26th. They will move to Animal Kingdom, and I think we talked about that last week. So Animal Kingdom will remain open until 8 for extended evening hours. And over at Epcot, also, the playground behind La Putinary, which closed earlier in August for a retheme, now has its once white pillars wrapped to look like trees with orange leaves and small critters like an owl. It's part of Build Out for Epcot International Food and Wine Festival running August 27th through November 21st. And over at World Celebration...
That's starting up here.
Yeah. Over at World Celebration, pavement lights have been ripped out at Epcot. After years of persistent lighting failures, crews have now torn the in-ground light strips out of the gardens, leaving trenches and in some cases appear to be getting filled with concrete. It's unclear yet if Disney plans to replace the lighting or leave it removed for good. We will keep you posted on that. And around the park at Epcot, the 2026 food and wine booths menus are popping up around the park. So you can, if you're over at Epcot, you can stop and check out what they're going to have on the menu. At Hollywood Studios, the Globe Theater clock tower is now operational as scaffolding comes down in Monstropolis. Speaking of scaffolding, it now extends all the way to the top of the front side of the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror for an exterior refurbishment. And at Animal Kingdom, Joe Rohde confirmed that the new land, Tropical Americas, will not have live animals at its launch. The remodel budget prioritized rides over animals. He did say he was hopeful in the future that they would eventually at some time bring in some sort of animals there, but he was not sure. Over to resorts. The boardwalk outside of Riverside Mill Food Court at Port Orleans Riverside is closed for flooring and railing replacement. No timeline has given, but it appears to be almost done. And this is good news. Airport luggage transfer expands to the first moderate resort, now available at Caribbean Beach Resort. Previously, this had only been available to value resorts. They're still limited to American, Southwest, and United Airlines. And the DVC Halloween Meet and Treat returns. This is for DVC members. Free event at the Boardwalk Atlantic Dance Hall, October 5th, 12th, and 26th, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. One date per membership. You can go and meet a costumed character and get some candy. And also the Grand Floridian Monorail Station is getting new steel. And that's what we have for Parks and Resorts. On to miscellaneous. The Walt Disney World website has got a new design. This caught me off guard. I got on there one day and it was all different. The header is simplified down to just 4 options: parks, tickets, passes, and places to stay, with your account, cart, and search all moved to the top. So if you haven't been on there and you got a trip coming up, you need to book some stuff, just get on there and navigate around a little bit. And the Play Disney Parks app is shutting down. The app retires September 16th. It'll be pulled from app stores and you won't be able to log in anymore. Batu Bounty Hunters will still work through Magic Band Plus and in park screens, but the Star Wars data pad is going away for good. And Ryan Gosling's Ghost Rider has got a release date for July 28th, 2028. And Spidey. We love Spidey in this house. Our grandkids love Spidey.
We do. All of them, even the girl.
Spidey and His Amazing Friends have been renewed for season 7. Disney Junior confirmed a 7th season, with season 6 arriving in the first half of 2027. And talks, this was unexpected, talks are underway with Johnny Depp for Pirates 6. Of course, Disney and Johnny Depp have been on the outs for a while. But producer Jerry Bruckheimer says they're in conversations with Depp about returning as Jack Sparrow and working on a script. Other reports suggest the film may lean more on Margot Robbie's character, but at any rate, Johnny Depp and Disney are talking. And some sad news, this was all over the internet last week, but Hayden Panettiere has died at the age of 36.
Ooh.
The actress known for Heroes, Scream, Nashville, and Disney roles like Dot in A Bug's Life and Carrie in Kingdom Hearts has passed away. Her death was confirmed by her rep and the investigation is ongoing. So that's all I have for news. Pretty good news about Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
I love Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
All right, on to our newest fun game, Who Disney?
Okay.
If you're new to the game, I give Joni 7 hints, rating from hard to easy. She has to guess the character. I give her a couple seconds to answer. So here we go.
Okay.
You ready?
I better pay attention.
Hint 1.
Mm-hmm.
I have a very important connection to a place where most living people would rather not go. Number 2. My job involves dealing with souls after their journey through life. Number 3.
This is Coco.
No, not Coco.
Mm.
Number 3. I have 2 unusual companions who are known for being more than a little chaotic.
Oh, wow.
Number 4.
Oh, no.
I have a complicated relationship with my brother, and I don't exactly enjoy being second in command.
Oh, this is a hard one. Why? I don't know.
5. I made a deal involving a young hero and tried to use him to take control of something that wasn't mine. We got 2 left, and number 7 just gives you the answer. Number 6. My hair
folks, help me out.
My hair is literally on fire, and its color tends to change depending on my mood.
Is this I know it's not the name of it. It's Joy? No, but I can't think of
Number
the name
7.
of the movie. What?
I am the fast-talking villain who rules the underworld in Disney's Hercules.
Oh my.
Hades.
It's Hades.
All the way to 7. That's
Oh
the first
my
time
goodness.
we've had to go
So
all the way to 7.
I didn't know you were doing a character.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing a movie.
No, they're all characters.
Oh my.
Welcome to the
sakes.
game.
Oh my goodness. Have I been all week? Oh.
All right.
Yeah, that one I wasn't. Gosh, my sister's been calling Zachary
Hades.
Hercules since he was a young boy. I can't believe I didn't get that.
On to this week's Spotlight on Attractions.
Okay, so finishing up this segment of Epcot, we are going to talk about the Luminous Symphony of Us, which is the fireworks show that begins at 9 p.m. over the lagoon. Feast your eyes on a nighttime spectacular as it lights up the sky over the World Showcase. delight in a dramatic show designed to bring us all together. Marvel at the dazzling pageant of fireworks, fountains, music, and lights set to an original composition. The music, along with the evocative selections from the Disney songbook, come together to remind us that we are more alike than we are different. They do have a good viewing spot there, right by that staging
Oh, yeah.
area.
Like directly across. Yeah.
But get there early.
Yeah.
Because you will get pushed up to the rails or...
Yep. Fills in.
Yes, it sure does. So that is the Luminous Symphony of Us. And then I know you touched briefly on the app. Disney DuckTales was a World Showcase adventure that was happening. It's where Scrooge McDuck is hot on the trail of some of the world's most precious ancient artifacts, and you could help using the Play Disney Parks mobile app. However, as Nick said earlier in the news, Disney has announced that the app, which does power the game, is permanently shutting down because it does have the interactive elements that rely on the app. Disney has not yet clarified whether the adventure will receive a standalone replacement or if it will be permanently retired once the app goes offline. Their advice is to check the Disney World official website for the accurate, true updates and details.
I have an opinion on this. And I'm not saying this is right. I'm saying this is
your opinion.
My opinion, and it's an option, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We have talked about on this show before how they are trying to streamline everything into one app.
Mm-hmm.
Disney is. Now this Play Disney was a standalone app. It could be that they are going to bring it something like it back in the future when they streamline everything into one main central app.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that, but it would make sense. But anyway, that's just I'm going to throw that in there.
Yeah.
Just for information purposes.
Well, this activity used to be a multiple stop around the showcase kind of game that you could play to help find the 7 priceless lost magic treasures and return them to their rightful owners. And they were located in Mexico, Norway, China, Germany, Japan, France, and the UK. So hopefully they do keep that. Or, bring it back somehow, some way.
It's entertainment for, I agree,
Sure.
100%.
And we all know that the kids need something to keep them and some of the adults too. So anyway, hopefully that works out. We can keep it. But, and then the last thing I want to talk about over with Epcot is the Leave a Legacy area that they have. Now, this is something it's no longer occurring, but it's there. It's just outside the main entrance before the touch points. And this was from 1999 until June 2007. Leave a Legacy offered guests the opportunity to have their photo taken. And then those photos were etched onto steel tiles. And they were then mounted on the panels, and that created a representation of the global community. So now guests can use their device to scan the QR code that's located at the Leave a Legacy display, which is just outside the main entrance touch points. And you use this QR code to find a tile if you're searching for anyone.
To locate somebody?
Yep. So you just follow the instructions on the printed signs. They're located at each end of the Leave a Legacy display. And guests can also visit the Epcot guest relation teams for assistance if they're having some trouble finding somebody.
Okay.
So we've actually watched a video on somebody showing theirs, and
a family member.
It was really neat to be able to look back, 10 years and 20 years.
Sounds like a time capsule.
It is. Absolutely. Oh, there I was when I was a baby. So anyway, that is going to tie that up. Now, next week, we are going to touch on the festivals a little bit, and then close out Epcot there. But I did want to, and you may, this is based on opinion too, and you may or may not agree with any of these, but I have documentation showing like an order on how you should prioritize your rides.
Like Lightning Lane?
Yeah. Well, like tiers and which ones you should go for first that are higher demand.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
So for the top card for the tier 1, I have Test Track, then Frozen, and then Remy. Do you agree with that order?
I slightly disagree.
Okay.
I think Frozen is just one of the most popular rides in Disney World. But Test
My
Track
thought is Test Track now because it's brand new
recently
again.
got rethemed. Yeah. Test Track is new.
But it all is going to be
Yeah.
based on, I mean, you don't want to put your 4-year-old on Test Track either.
Yeah.
So
If you got 2 4-year-old princesses, they're going to want to go to Frozen.
this is all obviously
Yeah.
subject to opinion.
They're all popular.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and then for the tier 2, now this order there's quite a few. So I've got Soarin' in descending order. I've got Soarin', Mission Space, Spaceship Earth, Journey into Imagination with Figment, Turtle Talk with Crush, Living with the Land, The Seas with Nemo, and then the Pixar and Disney short film festivals.
I think that's a good list because are you talking about Lightning Lane or just rides in general?
I'm talking about demand.
Demand. Yeah. I would say you have Soarin' at the top of the tier 2 and then everything else.
Yeah.
Is how I would say it. I don't really think there's an order because all those things they're not high wait times usually.
Yeah. I mean, and I didn't want to list every single
Yeah,
ride,
no,
but
right,
I mean, I
right.
listed
Yeah.
quite a few. So normally this would be narrowed down to like maybe 4 or 5 rides.
Yeah.
So I just threw in a couple of the extras that aren't going to have, like the Pixar shows. Those
Right.
not going to have.
Sure. Yeah, I would say Soarin' and then everything else.
But yeah, so in order again, that would be Test Track, Frozen Ever After, Remy, Soarin', Mission Space, Spaceship Earth, and then we get into Journey with Figment and Turtle Talk, Living with the Land, Seas, and Disney Pixar shorts.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. Well, thanks, Joni.
Yeah, you bet.
On to this week in Disney history. August 27, 1955, just over a month after Disneyland opened, the Mickey Mouse Club Theater opened in Fantasyland. The theater showed Disney cartoons and eventually became home to the 3D Jamboree featuring Mouseketeers in 3D. In 1964, the theater was renamed to the Fantasyland Theater. 1964, Mary Poppins had its lavish world premiere at Grauman's Chinese Theater in Hollywood. The film starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke would become Disney's most successful feature up to that point and would go on to win 5 Academy Awards.
I still remember watching the program that we watched when Walt was trying to get the writer of Mary Poppins to.
Oh, the movie.
And it was just could not make her happy, not make her happy. And when she found out that Dick Van Dyke was going to be in there, she was not thrilled. Not thrilled at all.
Yeah.
But hey, it all worked out.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
August 25th, 1989, at Disney's MGM Studios, which is now, of course, Hollywood Studios, the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular officially opened. The live show brought scenes inspired by Raiders of the Lost Ark to life with stunt performers, special effects, and even volunteers from the audience. It went on to become one of the park's signature entertainment offerings. August 29th, 2019, Disney World opened Star Wars Galaxy Edge at Hollywood Studios. Guests could step into the planet of Batuu and explore Backspire Outpost while experiencing Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, where guests could actually take control of the Millennium Falcon. The land had already opened at Disneyland earlier that year, but August 29th marked the Disney World debut. And Rise of the Resistance was not opened when the land opened. That did end up opening on December 5th that year. That's kind of what they think is going to happen with Monsters, Inc. Land with the New Door roller coaster, just as a side note. That's what we have for this week in Disney history.
Okay.
Let's go on to our movie of the week. What do we got?
Okay, so tonight's movie is the 1960 film called Kidnapped.
Yes, we did have to Google that Disney
yes.
did have a movie named
Yes.
Kidnapped.
And we also did have to rent this one. It was
We
not
did.
available. So this one is first appearance of February 24th, 1960. It's 97 minutes. There is no official documentation of the budget or the box office, so can't report anything on there. It is directed and written by Robert Edward Stevenson, and cinematography is by Paul Beeson, and music by Cedric Thorpe Davy. It's based on Robert Louis Stevenson's 1886 novel titled Kidnapped. Stevenson is also known for novels like Treasure Island, 1883, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from 1886, and for the poetry collection A Child's Garden of Verses from 1885. And note, though, that these two, the director and the author, have the same name. So I did, are they related?
Yeah, right.
They are not.
No relation.
There's no relation. So the storyline for this film is a live-action adventure that follows a young David Balfour in the 18th century Scottish Highlands after being betrayed and sold into maritime slavery by his greedy uncle. David survives a dramatic shipwreck alongside a Jacobite rebel named Alan Breck Stewart. The mismatched duo must navigate the dangerous wilderness, evade pursuing British soldiers, and trek across Scotland so David can claim his rightful inheritance. There are no follow-up movies to talk about. The award section of this is while this film had no major awards or nominations, it was recognized by critics as a faithful, handsomely mounted adaptation of the novel, but was overshadowed during that era by other high-profile Disney live-action films. Some key players in the film did, however, go on to achieve immense award recognitions for their works. Peter Finch, who won a posthumous Academy Award for Best Actor for his role in the 1976 film Network. Peter O'Toole eventually earned 8 Academy Award nominations over his legendary career. Director Robert Stevenson later received a Best Director Academy Award nomination for the 1964 Mary Poppins. And Disney's other major live-action movie from the same year, Pollyanna, is the one that took the spotlight. So
That's what we're watching next, I believe.
yes,
Is that right?
That
Yes.
that is our very next film. Yes. So, when they release several movies the same year, it's hard to.
Yeah.
So anyway, a little bit of bonus information here is during the pre-production, studio executives and advisors strongly urged Walt Disney to add a predominant female love interest to the script to appeal to a broader audience. And he said absolutely not. He rejected the idea. He insisted on keeping the screenplay strictly faithful to the original 1886 novel, which features an almost entirely male cast and focuses entirely on the survival adventure and the political tensions of the Scottish Highlands. The movie marks a very first feature film appearance of legendary actor Peter O'Toole. He plays a small, brief role, but he was the bagpiper
Oh, okay.
that he went against. Yeah.
So I didn't know that was Peter. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. He also then went on to play in the Highlander Robin McGregor, who was the son of Rob Roy. So, yeah. So they did say that in the film, that he was the son of Rob Roy.
Yes.
The lingo in this film is a little hard to follow. It's got a very strong accent.
They're Scottish.
So, yeah,
Irish,
you have to. So,
you got to pay attention.
Yeah, you do. Or turn on your captioning. Just 2 years later, he would rocket. We're still talking about Peter O'Toole here. He would rocket to the global superstardom in the title role Lawrence of Arabia from 1962.
Yep.
While many interior scenes were captured on sound stages at Pinewood Studios near London, a significant portion of the movie was shot on location in the actual Scottish Highlands. How cool would that be? This gave the movie a gritty, realistic sense of atmosphere that contemporary film critics praised, even when they felt that the overall plot progression was a bit slow. The tragic character of Ransom, the mistreated cabin boy aboard the ship, Covenant, was played by actor Richard Evans, but his performance went completely uncredited in the theatrical release. That was a sad part. I thought, when I was first researching this, I was like, when I first saw that little boy come on, I thought, that's the boy. I was thinking in my head, that's the boy he's going to buddy up with. And then that happened to him. And I was like, what?
Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah. So anyway, it is actually kind of a good show. So
yeah, it's okay.
I mean, if you feel like renting it, go for it. If not, don't feel like you need to rush out and rent it.
One and done for me, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't watch it again. But it is the same boy in there who played in
Third Man on the
Mountain.
Yep. Same kid.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, Joni.
Yeah, you bet.
I meant to ask you this when you were talking about Luminous, and I totally forgot.
Yeah.
So the 3 Time Night shows, Magic Kingdom, Happily Ever After, Magic Kingdom, Fantasmic Hollywood Studios, and Luminous, Epcot. On your list, how do you rate those? 1, 2, 3.
On my list? Oh, my goodness. I absolutely adore Fantasmic.
Yeah.
Now, Magic Kingdom's fireworks show is definitely a lot longer, I think.
No. Actually, Fantasmic's longer.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's just because you're having to stand for the Magic Kingdom one. But as much as I like it, I think if I had to choose and rate them, A, B, C would be
Luminous?
the Luminous, yeah.
Mine is Fantasmic, Happily Ever After, Luminous.
That's exactly what I
That's
just
mine.
said. Oh, is that why we're together?
All right. On to this week's tip or trick.
Okay.
Our tip or trick this week is if you got some downtime or, and you're in Fantasyland or wherever you are, go up and ask a cast member, hey, can you show me or tell me about a hidden area or hidden feature in this land? Most of them are happy to tell you. It says they know everything, and they're Disney nerds like we are.
That's right. Disney adults, come on.
Disney adults. So yeah, just go ahead and ask them, can you tell me anything? Just show me, anything. The smallest hidden Mickey is in Disney World, and you can go in and ask them.
Well, and the thing of it is too, is each one you ask is going to have a different thing because there's so many different neat features there that I can almost guarantee that no two cast members are going to have the same thing that they inform you of.
So yeah, just ask a cast member, have them show you around. So that's going to do it for this week's show. Do you have anything else to add?
Well, I do want to say that outside of Haunted Mansion too, there's the ring.
The ring
that was
outside
there,
the line queue.
And it was missing for a while.
Yeah.
And then so many people were asking about it because the story started going about it being there, and then they started forming their own opinions of how it got there and, what it means and this and that they actually put it back.
Yep.
And then they, made sure it was not removable anymore.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, just stuff like that. And it's so hard to see. Even if you Google a picture of it, you really got to look to see it. But outside of the Little Mermaid ride in Magic Kingdom, there's a Steamboat Willie hidden Mickey formed in the rocks.
See, I still can't see that.
It is so hard to see. It's there. I've seen it for sure.
Yeah, and I think once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of seeing it.
I can't pinpoint it live.
Yeah.
If I'm there, I've seen it in pictures. Yeah. I'm really not.
Well, there's even ones that the sun has to hit just right.
Yeah, Little Mermaid
on Mickey's
as well.
birthday.
On Mickey's birthday, Hidden Mickey shows up the only day of the year in the Little Mermaid queue.
Yes.
In the cave.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, really cool stuff out there. Check it out.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for this week's show. Okay. Our Facebook page is Main Street Talk. Facebook group is Disney World Tips and Tricks. Instagram is Main Street Talk Podcast. Our website is mainstreettalkpod.com. All of our links live there. We are on YouTube audio only. And again, you can contact me for any Disney or cruise travel, nick.garcia@genietravelco.com. My services are free to you. And we are affiliates in the Magic Candle Company. The link is in the website. Use the code MainStreetTalk at checkout for 15% off. We will be back next week with more tips and tricks. Our last week in Epcot, I believe.
Yes.
And more news.
Yeah.
So we will talk to you real soon.
Bye, everyone.